Meeting you where you are. The meaning behind the slogan is that we meet the community where they are, on their journey towards holistic health, a plant-based lifestyle, and veganism, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. We do this through people, food, events, and culture. Our 6 pillars are earth, eating, education, empowerment, enlightenment, and events. We are Black Veg Society.
We just wrapped up a great day here at Philly VegFest.
And they show nothing but love. They say Philly's a city of brotherly love. You add sisters in there too, brother and sisterly love.
We just at some point, Richie, you looked down this empty street and you saw this, and it came together just like those bones in the Valley Drug Arms. And
these were the memories of my childhood that still to this day stay with me.
The home of Philly's first vegan restaurant boom.
You got to keep it simple because you're a simple. This is not complicated. It's nature.
I love sharing vegan food with people. I love sharing my culture with people.
Love, bro. Love.
Woo!
We are live. Thank you for tuning in to Naijha Speaks. Let me help you, a loved one or friend, find your vegan soul through food, people, events, and culture. It is festival season. Rain go away. We're going to Philly in June to meet John, Salley, and the gang. Here to tell us more is the director of Philly VegFest, Richard.
Hello, Naijha. How are you? Hello, everybody out there at Naijha Speaks World.
I'm good. I had to give you the applause.
Nice. Thank you.
All right. So this year, I was there last year, and thank you for the opportunity to speak. It was actually my very first time at Philly VegFest.
All right.
So the energy was great. I loved it, and I'm going back again to see friends. And you had a change in the venue. You're doing it at a college this year. Talk about the history and what's been going on and why the change to Girard College.
All right, we're switching up to Girard College, and I'll say more about Girard after I tell you why. You know, each year there's so many things I want to do at the festival that require some space. And every year I'm dreaming of having a park or having some grassy area so people can lounge, they can have their chairs, they can engage in yoga demonstrations, they can walk about, they can stay. So you know what, they can buy their food, they can lounge out like it's a fine summer day. Lounge with the family, have the kids there and just relax. When you're on the street festivals are great, but once you've seen what you can see, you can't sit down and relax anywhere and people go home. So it just made sense to change the hours and do it somewhere where there's space where people can stay, visit the vendors more often, and then take advantage of all the different activities that are offered this year.
I love it. I have the website up here, and I'm looking at some of the past pictures. What can attendees expect this year compared to what you had going on last year?
Man, well, the biggest change in using that big grassy field is that this year we finally get to see a dream come true. We've got 3 or 4 different yoga demonstrations going on. And some are Philly favorites, some are coming from outside of the city, but we've got Tiffany Easley with Flow with Tiff. She's brand new to me, but I love the things she does in the community to promote women and promote people of color and promoting yoga and wellness. She has a wonderful business happening. A good old friend, Coach Shay. Maybe people have seen her in New York before. I know she's been to some different veg fests, but Coach Shay will do some yoga with us as well as some sound healing. And she has a vibrant practice that works with sound healing and vibrant healing here in Philadelphia. Lena D is coming to visit us from New Jersey. Many people maybe have met Lena in New York or maybe seen some of her trips that she takes to Tanzania for wellness. She does a lot of different retreats, but Lena is offering her services this year to come do some yoga flow with people. And our good old friend Danielle Medina from Fit and Play Mama, she'll be doing a double actually. She's going to do a family-friendly cooking demonstration, and she's going to do some family-friendly, including kids yoga out in the grass. That we couldn't do on the street. It just didn't make any sense. On top of that,
man, I hear a lot. I hear a lot, and I'm loving it. Definitely a lot more from last year, folks. I'm putting the information in the comments.
That's just a little bit. Let me tell you some highlights that are changing from last year. Now, not only do we have the outdoor space, we also have indoor space. We've got our good friend John Lewis, the badass vegan, coming, and inside we are able to accommodate a showing of his movie, They're Trying to Kill Us. We've never done this before. Limited seating for 150 people who jump on those tickets early. They'll be modestly priced, and we have them up on Eventbrite already. But there'll be a showing of the movie, and since we have John there, we also have John Salley, 4-time NBA champ, entrepreneur, vegan activist, and good friend. He will be there. He's also in the movie. And Dr. Milton Mills is also in the movie. And they all three will be at VegFest. So we're arranging some sort of talk back for after the movie. You know, they're wanted inside and outside, but I'm working with the logistics so that we can get some personal time with them for the people who are the movie goers to see them inside and be able to see them outside as well in their other panels and their other speaking events. That's another thing. We've got cooking demos. Those can take place in the grass. Our good friend is coming up from Atlanta, Nikki in the Mix with Nikki's Fat Ass Cake. She's going to do a pancake demonstration showing all the goodness that we got to taste down at V-Hop, Vegan House of Pancakes in Atlanta. I'm excited to have Nikki with us. That whole family contributes to Philadelphia well. Gray was with us a few years ago. We also have for some cooking demonstrations our very own chef Alex from La Llamita Vegana. So she's showcasing her vegan Peruvian food. We saw Alex in the beginning talking about sharing her culture in that short video we had. We also have with Food for Us, Danielle Medina, who I mentioned is also doing some yoga in the grass, but Danielle's also going to be doing a very family-friendly, kid-friendly sort of bean mix and pasta. So some stuff the kids can engage in. And our other food demo, I think that might be it for our food demos. I don't want to miss anybody.
The fact that you're doing food demos this year is enough said, because people want to know how the food, like how do they make the food? Is the food gonna taste good? Like that's really the number one thing. How do we make this food? And the speakers that you're gonna have this year, you know, we've had John. John is definitely wonderful talent to have there. John Salley, yeah, the last time I saw him was in New York at the Scheinberg Museum for the Hip Hop is Green. Yvonne, love it. Gigi the Vegan's gonna be there.
Yep.
Right? Is that okay? Dr. Mills, like you can't miss Dr. Mills. You got to come see him. All of this wonderful talent and engagement. Look, folks, this is the lineup here, and
it's crazy.
It's free, right?
Yes, it is free. We're collecting donations at the door, so if you can give a little bit to contribute to, we've definitely enlarged this year. So anything you can do to support this wonderful event that we try to keep free is great. Modest $5 donation at the door would be great. We'll have some QR codes set up. For the movie, there is an incentive also, another $5 maybe to come in and see the movie and meet John and Milton inside. And for the first time this year, we finally got it together to have our VIP swag bags. There is a charge for those, but they get you early entry at 11:30. You can be the first ones in line, and you can get those tickets ahead on Eventbrite. But things we're getting, we've got dandies in the bag.
Ooh,
Koya drinks in the bag. We've got
show that again. Show that up so we can really see the hippies. You got the dandies.
We got the dandies in the bag.
I love it.
Koya drinks. We have
for
the clean freaks, the Earth Breeze dryer sheets.
Let me give them.
We got the True Citrus dehydration or anti-dehydration, Fat Badger oatmeal cookies and dates. Drop the microphone. We got the Bada Beans in the bag. We also have miso cups. They're beautiful soups from Miso Cup.
I love it.
And the Hurrah lip balm. And there are a few more things that are still in the mail. I mean, a few things we still have to collect. But we really wanted to have something to offer to people because everybody likes to get a bag of free stuff or a bag of stuff for their contribution. Absolutely. So we'll have limited to 500 of those, maybe even less because we're giving some to our volunteers. But those tickets are also available now on Eventbrite. We'll get the links out for the website later on.
I love it. I love it on Eventbrite. So, you know, maybe I should look up the Eventbrite. Okay, because they go to Philly VegFest, they can't get that. that information, or you will have it on.
I'll put that on right after we finish. And also, if it's on Facebook, also the Eventbrite tickets are on our Facebook page, Philly VegFest on Facebook. Excuse me, Philadelphia VegFest on Facebook. So there's clickable there. You'll see John Salley's lovely face for the Eventbrite link, and it tells you all about the ticket offerings that are there. The donation
Talk about
tickets.
the music. I'm looking at the bands here.
Crazy.
Live entertainment. I'm looking at that also.
You know, I have to have my bands there. We start off with the new, she's Philly's queen of funk, Bad Kitty. So Breeze will be there with us this year. She's doing something a little bit different than her normal funk. She's doing what she calls black electric funk. So it's sort of an acid jazz funk combo. She will be on the electronic keyboards along with the saxophonist. She kicks it off. Leon Jordan Jr. is bringing straight ahead jazz. His father usually performs with us, and I've done work with both of them. His dad's a drummer, but Leon plays the trumpet. So he's also vegan, so it runs in the family there. We've got the Verdict Reggae Band returning again. They're coming all the way from New York to visit with us. And guess he calls me Big Brother. A gentleman named Rich Flizzy Flo from Norristown, Pennsylvania. I have watched Rich's entire rap career come together since my days when we created the Arts Festival and the Arts Council back in Norristown back in 2010. That's where I cut my festival teeth, doing 6 years of festivals there. But Rich is dynamic. He's a presence. He studied and did his work in Africa for almost 2 years, running around there and giving performances. So he is really seasoned with his rap game. Beautiful stuff. He also is a spoken word poet. And returning to us is Koof Knotts and Christina Lease. Koof does sort of a soulful, vibeful funk rap. He cuts all the beats, and he's there not harmonizing, but he's there delivering the messages, always soulful kind of metaphysical stuff. And Christine, his partner, is on the harp. So imagine that combo. If you haven't seen them before, you will instantly fall in love with this group. And then my guys from Reality Check Experiment, who I saw at a decriminalization rally a few years back, and they are one of the best Fish cover bands I've ever seen. These guys are amazing. So they always close us out at the end of the year, at the end of the show. And we have one other new thing that's happening on the music stage. Last year, one of our speakers was KP Ultra, or Christopher KP Brown, the spoken word artist who also performed in New York because of his appearance in Philadelphia. But he has an ongoing poetry series, Pecola, Breedlove, and the Freedom Party, from Toni Morrison's book. That's the name of his series. We're having the Breedlove series close out 6 to 7 on the music stage this year. So he's bringing together about 8 dynamic poets from Philadelphia. Rich Flo will probably join there. So he's just going to do his thing. He's a seasoned professional, one of my favorite poets, and hopefully he'll do his Whole Foods poem for us too, which talks about his journey way, way back. He's been vegan for quite a while.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Like,
there's so much.
Yeah, and then now let's talk about the vendors. You have a lot of different vendors on this list. Some of them I'm familiar with, a lot of them I'm not. So we get to connect with new people. Folks, it's Philly VegFest. Saturday, June 13th. Let me look at this thing again. Girard College.
Interesting about.
Yes, South College Avenue, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Talk to what are you still looking for? Sponsors, vendors? Like, are you still looking for folks at this point?
Here's what I'm looking for. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Definitely looking for sponsors. We'd love to have your name up in lights there. A lot of those people that I mentioned to you who are doing the cooking and some that are doing the yoga, they're all coming on board as sponsors. My own company, Geese Peace, is coming on as a sponsor, but we're always looking for new sponsors, and we'll do even stronger reach out as we continue to program. Definitely, we need volunteers. You can send an email to info@phillyvegfest.com with volunteer in the subject line. We have a good crew that's coming together, but we always need more because there's so many moving parts. We're about at the end with bringing in food vendors, unless they already have their licensing for Philadelphia, because that's an easy placement. But vendors of great products and services, you're still welcome to come on board all the way up until the event. So let us know if you're a vendor who wants to get involved in Philly VegFest. Again, you can write to us at info@phillyvegfest.com, or just go to the website and click the vendor button.
I love
It's really
it.
easy.
Folks, you heard it right here. Listen, you're listening to the director of Philly VegFest, Richard Rogers. This is how many years have you been doing this?
This is the 6th edition, although we started in 2018, but you know, the
Okay.
world started in 2020, so we were delayed for a little bit. But this is the 6th edition under my direction. There were 2 other Philly Veg Fest. One was in 2014 and one was in 2015, and that was done by the Humane League, but they dismantled their office in Philadelphia and just kind of let the event go. So a buddy of mine and I picked it up. It's always important to mention Bill Crafts. Bill was the person who actually introduced me to what a Veg Fest was, took me to the meeting to find out why they didn't have one anymore. And he and I left as the directors. That was back in the summer of 2016. We hit the ground running and planning and doing all these things. Bill has a very vibrant forum he had a very vibrant forum. It's still there, but on Facebook called Let Food Be Thy Medicine. And that's where we got to know each other. Bill never got to see the first Veg Fest. He's a perfect example of how this lifestyle can keep you alive for quite a while, but he had a really bad quadruple bypass when he was 42. But because of the lifestyle that he switched to, he lived till he was 56 amongst all kinds of odds. But we do this in the spirit and the honor of what Bill and I planned. He would love everything that's happening. The changes that you've seen from year to year, they're all in alignment with what we talked about. I have copious notes from when he was alive and when we used to talk about this thing. So we keep it alive for Bill. He would love the social justice movement. He would love the health and food, the cultural reclamation, everything there. There's one other thing I have to mention that's new this year. We have this is great, an improvisational group, a multicultural, multiracial improvisational group called Playback for Change. They are going to be bringing people's vegan stories to life. So what they do, it's fun. They take ideas from the audience and then they just get to work. They get their props. They have music and they have sound guys with them. It's hilarious. They did one about some of my businesses when I went to see them a few months ago, and they'll either have you in tears or from laughter or from how touching it is what they do. But they're all these incredible actors who just work together to make things come to life. So I talked to them and said, hey, we need to do that at Philly Veg Fest. So they will be in the inside portion sometime after the movie. We're still scheduling their logistics there, but that's a free thing for people to go inside to see, and it's definitely an experience. So they can do everything from ordering in a vegan restaurant to dealing with your family or switching, or the first time you ever had a vegan meal. Any experience that people tell them about, they ask a few questions and they expertly just go to work. It's something you have to see. So they will definitely be with us, and that stems all the way back to a brother I know I went to college with, Chris Ridenhour. He used to have a PBS show called The Ridenhour Hour. He's an actor. Chris is like me. He's got his hands in everything. So I even have to ask him. I said, what exactly do you do? So we vibe still. We've known him for about 35 years.
I love it. Folks, look, June 13th, Girard College. Beat us down in Philadelphia for the 6th Philadelphia Philly Veg Fest.
Yes.
Look at all of these folks that are going to be here. It's going to be a fun time. I'm definitely coming out. I love coming to Philly. So this is going to be a fun time for me and the family. Anything else you want to say before we peace out?
Yeah. We got to mention our group, the Federation of Vegan Festivals, will be in high representation. Omawale and his crew are coming from New York, from Black Veg Fest, and you will be there representing Baltimore and all that you do. We might have Naijha coming up from the Veggie Taste in Atlanta, and our good friend Adrian will not be with us from Texas, but she'll be with us in spirit, and we'll be back to support her Texas Veg Fest when they come live again in September. They got postponed from April, but we were all down there having a good time, but we'll see them in September. So there will be a panel for the Federation of Vegan Festivals. The other panel we're having is masculinity through the vegan lens. That's going to be super dynamic, and both of those panels will be led by Angela Yvonne from Vegan Pop Eats. She's one of our co-hosts this year. We're so excited to work with her. She's a dynamic force. But
yes,
I am so excited.
Yes, she is. We are looking forward to it, folks. Again, here is the website, and you can register on Eventbrite. So search Eventbrite for Philly Veg Fest. Hey, meet John, Salley, and friends. All of us will be down there June 13th at Girard College. So you don't want to miss it. You're tuning in to Naijha Speaks. Please subscribe to the channel at naijhaspeaks.com. Follow me at Naijha Speaks. And yeah, I will see you there. I will be covering the event live and direct. So looking forward to it. And if you want to make a donation, go to blackvegsociety.org. We are sponsored by blackvegsociety.org. That's how I'm able to pay for StreamYard and all these other technologies and stuff that I'm handling here at the same time. So we appreciate your support. And on that note, I will see you in Philly, Richard.
I will see you there. Can't wait to see you.
Peace out.
All right, peace. Thanks, everybody. PhillyVegFest.com.
Meeting you where you are. The meaning behind the slogan is that we meet the community where they are. On their journey towards holistic health, a plant-based lifestyle, and veganism, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. We do this through people, food, events, and culture. Our 6 pillars are earth, eating, education, empowerment, enlightenment, and events. We are Black Veg Society.